Yo, what's up everybody? It's Sares. And man, oh man, am I pumped for this one? We're about to embark on a wild ride through the heart of Europe, exploring the most epic destinations this side of the world has to offer. Get ready for a visual feast. We're talking bustling cityscapes, stunning architecture, beaches that'll make your jaw drop, and nightlife that'll keep you buzzing for days. We're diving headfirst into the energy, the culture, the food, the vibes, all the good stuff that makes Europe so damn captivating. Are you ready to explore the most exhilarating places in Europe? Buckle up as we dive into the top 10 destinations that promise fun, adventure, and unforgettable memories.
First stop, Amsterdam, a city that feels like it was plucked straight out of a storybook. Canals crisscrossing everywhere, charming bridges and more bikes than people. Seriously, it's like everyone here is born knowing how to ride like a pro. We're talking about renting bikes, feeling the wind in our hair as we cruise along the canals, soaking up the laid-back vibe that Amsterdam is famous for. And dude, the museums. Van Gogh, Rijksmuseum, Anne Frank house history and art collide in this city, and it's an experience you don't want to miss. But hold up, Amsterdam isn't just about daytime adventures. As the sun sets, the city transforms, man. The red light district comes alive, and we're not shying away from exploring that side of Amsterdam too. It's all part of the experience, right? We'll be hitting up some local bars, checking out the music scene. Amsterdam is known for its electronic music, and I'm ready to lose myself in the beat. From the canals to the clubs, Amsterdam is a whirlwind of excitement, and we're here for every second of it.
Next up, we're hopping over to Barcelona, a city that pulsates with creativity and a passion for life. First things first, we got to talk about Antoni Gaudi, the architectural genius who turned Barcelona into his own personal playground. The Sagrada Familia, Parc Güell, Casa Batlló. These buildings are like nothing you've ever seen before. It's like stepping into a whimsical dream, all curves and colors and crazy details. And when we need a break from all the architectural eye candy, we'll be hitting the beach. Barcelona has some of the most stunning beaches right in the city center, perfect for soaking up the sun, catching some waves, or just chilling with a cold drink. And speaking of drinks, we'll be diving headfirst into the tapas culture here. Imagine this, strolling through the bustling La Boqueria market, sampling all kinds of deliciousness, from fresh seafood to mouth-watering jamon. Barcelona is a feast for the senses, and we're ready to indulge.
Berlin, baby. A city steeped in history, but with a modern edge that's impossible to ignore. We're talking about a city that's constantly evolving, reinventing itself, and pushing boundaries. First on the agenda, a trip to the Berlin Wall. It's one thing to learn about it in history books, but standing there, seeing the remnants of this iconic barrier, feeling the weight of its history, that's something else entirely. And then there's Museum Island, home to 5 world-class museums, each one a treasure trove of art and artifacts. We're talking Egyptian busts, ancient Greek sculptures, masterpieces by European masters, a crash course in art history, all in one place. But Berlin isn't just about the past, man. This city knows how to party. We'll be checking out the legendary techno clubs, where the music never stops and the energy is off the charts. From gritty street art to Michelin-starred restaurants, Berlin is a city of contrasts, and we're here to explore it all.
Budapest, here we come. This city is like something out of a fairy tale, with its grand architecture, the majestic Danube River flowing through its heart, and a vibe that's both romantic and edgy. First stop, the thermal baths. Budapest is famous for its thermal springs, and we're going to be soaking up all the relaxation and rejuvenation they have to offer. Imagine this, chilling in steaming hot water, surrounded by stunning architecture, feeling all your worries melt away. After our spa day, it's time to experience Budapest from a different perspective, a cruise down the Danube River. We'll be gliding past the Hungarian Parliament building, Buda Castle, and all the other iconic landmarks that line the riverbanks. And as the sun sets, we'll be venturing into the world of Budapest's ruin bars. These bars are housed in abandoned buildings, giving them a unique, gritty charm. Budapest is a city of hidden gems, and we're on a mission to uncover them all. Dubrovnik, Croatia, a city that's been stealing hearts long before it became a filming location for Game of Thrones. We're talking about ancient city walls, terracotta rooftops, and views of the Adriatic Sea that'll make you want to drop everything and move here. First things first, we're walking the city walls, getting a bird's-eye view of this stunning city and channeling our inner Khaleesi. Then, it's time to get lost in the maze of cobblestone streets in the Old Town. We'll be stumbling upon hidden courtyards, charming cafes, and shops selling traditional Croatian crafts. But Dubrovnik isn't just about history and architecture. This coastal gem offers plenty of opportunities for adventure. We're talking about kayaking along the city walls, exploring nearby islands, and maybe even trying our hand at some cliff jumping. Dubrovnik is a perfect blend of history, adventure, and natural beauty, and we're soaking it all in. Ibiza, baby. Get ready to experience the party capital of the world, where the music never stops and the energy is off the charts. We're talking about world-famous clubs, legendary DJs, and parties that last till sunrise. First stop, we're hitting up one of Ibiza's iconic superclubs. Imagine this, thousands of people dancing under the stars, the bass thumping through your body, the energy electric. It's an experience that's impossible to describe. You just have to be there to feel it. But Ibiza isn't just about the clubs. We'll be exploring the island's stunning beaches, soaking up the sun, and maybe even trying our hand at some water sports. And when we need a break from the party scene, we'll be exploring the island's quieter side. We're talking about charming villages, hidden coves, and breathtaking sunsets over the Mediterranean Sea. Ibiza is a place to let loose, to dance till you drop, and to create memories that'll last a lifetime.
Lisbon, Portugal, a city that's a feast for the senses with its colorful buildings, charming trams, and the soulful sounds of fado music filling the air.
First stop, we're hopping on Tram 28, a Lisbon icon that will take us on a bumpy but charming ride through the city's historic neighborhoods.
We'll be winding our way up and down Lisbon's 7 hills, taking in the panoramic views and soaking up the city's unique atmosphere.
And speaking of views, a trip to Lisbon wouldn't be complete without a visit to São Jorge Castle.
Perched atop one of the highest hills, this ancient castle offers breathtaking views of the city, the Tagus River, and the Atlantic Ocean beyond.
As the sun sets, we'll be heading to the Bairro Alto district, known for its vibrant nightlife and traditional fado houses.
Imagine this, sitting in a cozy fado house, listening to the soulful melodies of fado singers, feeling the raw emotion in their voices.
Lisbon is a city that will steal your heart, and we're ready to fall head over heels. Mykonos, Greece, an island that needs no introduction. We're talking about whitewashed houses, turquoise waters, and a party scene that rivals Ibiza. First things first, we're hitting the beach. Mykonos is famous for its beaches, each one more beautiful than the last. We'll be working on our tans, swimming in the crystal clear waters of the Aegean Sea, and maybe even trying our hand at some water sports. And when the sun starts to set, it's time to experience Mykonos' legendary nightlife. We'll be dancing till dawn in beach bars, sipping cocktails in chic rooftop lounges, and soaking up the electric atmosphere. But Mykonos isn't just about the parties. We'll be exploring the island's charming villages, getting lost in the maze of narrow streets, and discovering hidden gems around every corner. Mykonos is a place to let go, to embrace the beauty of the Aegean, and to create memories that will last a lifetime. Prague, Czech Republic, a city that feels like it was plucked straight out of a fairy tale, with its stunning architecture, charming cobblestone streets, and a vibe that's both romantic and magical. First stop, a visit to Prague Castle, a sprawling complex of palaces, churches, and gardens that will transport you back in time. We'll be exploring the castle grounds, marveling at the intricate architecture, and taking in the panoramic views of the city. Then, it's time to cross the Charles Bridge, one of Prague's most iconic landmarks. We'll be dodging tourists, admiring the statues that line the bridge, and soaking up the magical atmosphere. And no trip to Prague would be complete without sampling some of the local beer. We'll be heading to a traditional Czech pub, raising a glass or two of Pilsner Urquell, and experiencing Prague's vibrant pub culture. Prague is a city that will capture your imagination, and we're ready to get lost in its magic.
Rome, Italy, the eternal city, a place where history comes alive around every corner. We're talking about ancient ruins, stunning churches, and a vibe that's both chaotic and captivating. First stop, a visit to the Colosseum, the largest amphitheater ever built. We'll be imagining the gladiatorial combats that once took place here, feeling the weight of history and taking in the sheer scale of this ancient wonder. Next up, a visit to the Roman Forum, the heart of ancient Rome. We'll be wandering through the ruins of temples, basilicas, and government buildings, picturing what life was like in ancient Rome. And of course, no trip to Rome would be complete without a visit to the Trevi Fountain. We'll be tossing a coin over our shoulders, ensuring our return to this magical city. Rome is a city that will leave you breathless, and we're ready to embrace its chaos and charm.
And there you have it, folks. Our whirlwind adventure through Europe's top fun spots has come to an end. From the canals of Amsterdam to the beaches of Mykonos, we've experienced it all. We've explored ancient ruins, danced in world-famous clubs, soaked up the sun on pristine beaches, and created memories that will last a lifetime. So what are you waiting for? That's a wrap on our journey through Europe's top fun spots. Which destination will you visit first? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more exciting travel content. See you in the next adventure.